Welcome back to the Vocal Troubleshooter. Alright, so you've been practicing, but is it possible that the way you're practicing is causing performance problems?
Alright, so this week I have had several students that came into the studio for lessons where we've had to address how they're practicing. We all accept that practice is all important to the development of a skill, whether it's musical skill or any other type of skill. The constant focused repetition of an action is what's going to move your knowledge and information on a subject into your muscles and allow those muscles to behave in a habitual way. There is a quote in my studio I post by Sam Snead, the golfer, not the rapper. Sam Snead, if you're not familiar with him, was a world-renowned or top world-ranked golfer for over 4 decades. And his quote is that practice puts brains in your muscles. And so that's true. The more you practice, the more your muscles take on that action without having to think about it. The question becomes, how are you practicing? Are you practicing in a way that practice is reinforcing good habits, or is it reinforcing negative habits? And that's the issue that we're going to address today. Now, I'm not talking about the kind of practice where you're beginning to work through a song, where you're working through something and you're breaking it down and maybe into bite-sized pieces, and particularly zeroing in on areas that are difficult or you're having trouble with or you're finding challenging. That's different. That's a totally different subject. Today I'm talking about practicing your repertoire. You're ready to go out and perform, and you just want to make sure you're keeping your repertoire sharp, which requires regular, consistent practice of your repertoire. So you know that you're really sharp and performance ready. All right, so when you're practicing at home and you don't have an audience in front of you, it's very tempting to stop when you make a mistake. When you sing the wrong lyric, if you sing a note that you're displeased with, if you make any kind of an error, it's very tempting to stop, go back and fix it, right? The problem is if you continue to practice doing that, when you go out and perform, you're going to end up stopping. And that's an issue for a performance. You don't want to stop. So if you continue to practice stopping, you're going to stop when you're performing. And the thing is, as long as you can keep going when you're performing, your audience usually will never even notice that there was a problem. They will not notice it unless you stop, or worse yet, maybe not worse, just as bad, is grimace. No one is pleased when they make a mistake, when they sing the wrong note, they forget the lyric. But these things happen. We're human, right? So it's very tempting to shrug, to grimace, to roll your eyes, to do something that indicates your displeasure with this. The problem is, again, when you do this, you're announcing this to your audience that there was a problem, where they probably will not even notice it unless you let them know in some way by stopping or grimacing. So you want to just keep going. Now, even if your problem or your mistake was very obvious and it's not something that the audience was going to miss, if you just keep going and you do it with a smile, the audience most likely will forget all about it and will never even notice that, remember it by the time you get to the end of your set. Or the end. Now, in addition to mistakes, distractions can cause you to stop. So it's important to practice not stopping even when there may be distractions. You're going to be out there in the general public. So you're out there, you don't always have an ideal audience. You may find that you have people making phone calls, people speaking very loudly, bursting into laughter, a whole group of people, and a server could drop a tray of glasses that come crashing down. People may be moving tables together and moving things around. You may have people that are overserved and obnoxious, people arguing. Any number of things may cause a distraction when you're out performing. And so it's important that you not allow these kinds of distractions to disrupt you and cause you to stop. The best way to do that is to practice and not stop. Practice your entire set, start to finish, including your stage patter, all the songs in your set without stopping. If the phone rings, somebody enters your room and starts speaking to you, anything that might happen while you're practicing, just keep going as if you've got the ideal audience and nothing is interrupting you or distracting you or causing you to stop. And that is the way that you will become accustomed to these kinds of things and not allow these sort of things to interfere with your performance. Because you will play the way you practice. So hopefully this helps you to not be distracted and not stop. Please like the video if you appreciated it. Comment on it if you have something to say. Share it with other people who you feel could benefit from it. You may want to go to our website, check out prior videos at bangonrecords.com. You'll also find videos there from Guitar Q&A, which you may also enjoy. You please subscribe to this channel, join us on Facebook, that's facebook.com/bangonrecords.com, and of course YouTube.com/bangonrecords.com. All right, see you next time.